Hello dear viewers, a very warm welcome to our channel. In this video, we are going to have a look at the governor of the V injection pump. We'll be looking at this centrifugal governor. The centrifugal governor is there to operate the fuel control mechanism. Right here, this black component is the fuel control. This end is to be controlled by the accelerator pedal. As you can see, for example, when fuel is accelerated, it will be pulled in this direction. So it will move the spill ring up. When this is moving, it has a pivot. This screw is a pivot. When this is moving in this direction, so the other end will move to that direction, pulling the spill ring up. Now assume the spill ring is placed somewhere here. Now by simply moving the spill ring up, you can vary the injection volume, and that is done when the engine speed tends to increase. When engine speed tends to increase, this will return the mechanism and prevent it from overrunning. Now, how does it operate? Let's go ahead and have a look at it. Right here, we have a shaft. This is a governor shaft. We now remove the shaft. See, right here, we have the governor weights and sleeve. Here are the governor weights. We have 4 of them. Here are 2. One is here. Now these are the governor weights. They are going to be inserted in this cage. This is how they are installed. See, when they are installed, they shift inward. When it is placed, it is going to tilt inward. This is how it is done. And then we have a sleeve. This is the sleeve that is going to act on the fuel levers. Now the idea is, when this is spinning at extremely high speed, these weights will be thrown out. Watch closely what will happen when this is lifted up. See? See, when the weights are thrown out, it will be lifted up. The sleeve is lifted up. Look. Look. How much will it be lifted? That depends on the centrifugal force acting on these counterweights. When it is spinning at extremely high speed, if there is large centrifugal force, it will lift up. Now look, this is how it is done. Previously, it was like so. Then, when engine speed tends to increase, the counterweights, they move out like so. Move out. When they move out, they tend to push the sleeve out. Push it up. Push it up. This is basically how it is operating. Now let's go ahead and install it in there. It will be placed in such a fashion. Let's simply insert it just for a demonstration purpose. Well, there is this shim going in here. And then we have this screw. This screw is actually threaded opposite to the normal threads that we usually know. When you turn it counterclockwise, it will tighten. When you turn it clockwise, it will loosen. Let's just insert it. See, when I tighten, I'm moving it opposite to the normal. Let's go ahead and remove this. This is a pivot for the levers. The fuel control levers is going to pivot on here. This right here is a fuel control lever, fuel control mechanism. This is where the spill ring is inserted. This will be inserted into the spill ring. And then moving this up and down on the pivot, moving this up and down will move the spill ring up and down. That is how fuel is varied. Fuel injection volume is varied by simply moving the spill ring up and down, and that is done by these levers. Now let's focus on the centrifugal advance mechanism. Now this is how it is normally assembled, and this is to be driven by the injection pump camshaft. Look. Now the idea is when it is moving at extremely high speed, look at these weights. They will be thrown out. Look. You might see them jumping outwards as the engine speed increases. So that jumping is the one that is going to push this sleeve and act on the fuel control levers in order to control the fuel injection volume. So fuel injection volume is controlled by simply acting on this lever. This lever is to be acted up by the sleeve, and when the sleeve is pushed, that will change the fuel injection volume. So basically, this is the principle of operation of a VE injection pump centrifugal governor. So the counterweights, they get thrown out. If the engine speed increases, the counterweights, they get thrown out and reduce fuel injection. Counterweights are acting to reduce fuel injection volume, whereas the springs are acting to increase fuel injection volume. So these three-sided screws are a pivot screw for the fuel control lever. We're installing them right now. So this is how it is connected, and right there, if you see right there, that place is where the spill ring is going to be inserted. The spill ring, this is going to be inserted right in here. So this is how fuel volume is varied. By simply moving it up and down, fuel injection volume is varied by simply moving this up and down. And that will control directly the spill ring. The spill ring will be moved up and down by simply moving these levers. So these are the key levers that are acting in order to control the injection volume. When fuel is accelerated, when the driver accelerates, it will pull this. Pulling this will nudge the other end out, moving the spill ring up. And when the centrifugal force is acting, however, it will return this, tend to push in opposite direction by simply using these counterweights and moving the sleeve out. That can reduce fuel injection volume. So this is how the VE injection pump governor operates in a nutshell. This is just an introductory video. The recording is not that much good quality, but it will somehow give you the basic understanding of how the counterweights are thrown out, how it is driven, how it is connected, and how the fuel volume is varied. Well, that is all we have for you regarding the governor of a VE injection pump. If you find this video helpful and if you enjoyed what has been presented, don't forget to smash the like button. If you are new to this channel, do consider subscribing, turn on notifications so that you will be the first to get notified whenever we come up with another video. Until then, stay safe.